Welcome to Emerge and Empower Podcast TV, a platform where resilience meets transformation. Here, we amplify voices that have faced trials, trauma, and adversity, stories that inspire hope, healing, and empowerment. Every episode brings raw, unfiltered conversations with individuals who have risen from hardship, embracing faith, strength, and purpose. Join us as we break the silence, uplift one another, and emerge stronger together. New episodes air Wednesdays at 6 p.m. English and Saturdays at 6 p.m. with select Saturdays in Creole for our Haitian audience.
Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome yet again to another segment of Emerge and Empower with your host, Dr. Lynn J. Welcome. Come to the platform where you can heal for real. We are not joking over here. We're serious about you. We're serious about your healing journey. We're serious about having a platform where you can voice those past experiences and traumas and continue on your journey to healing. Now, when individuals come on, their past traumas are not all the same. Some might have been from childhood, some through sickness, some through divorce, some through grief, trauma. It has many variables. But at the same time, it is a life-altering change that came about in this individual's life. All right? So when you come on here, the individuals are not here for pity. They are not here for shaming either. This is a platform where they can voice without judgment. This is not a place for people to judge them. This is not a platform for you to bring your criticism or whatever you think someone should get over something or whatever your thoughts are. If you're watching this platform and it doesn't seem to fit your niche, all you have to do is not watch it. But I'm sure there's somebody in your family, friends, or in your community who can truly be blessed by this platform. So I want to thank you for watching. Now, to my subscribers, thank you. For those who are thinking about it and haven't done so, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Subscribe, like, and share. Go ahead. We're on now. Emerge and Empower with Dr. Lynn J. I'm waiting for you. Just giving you a moment to decide to do that. Because once you subscribe, we get a signal that somebody has subscribed. When you like, of course, and of course to view it. So as you get yourself in position to hear today's episode, as you start sharing the episode in your WhatsApp groups, Facebook, and on social media, I will now go to commercial break.
Remember when coffee was just coffee? A routine sip, part of the 2 billion cups consumed daily, enough to fill an Olympic swimming pool every 3 minutes. Same old flavor, same old routine. For centuries, 75% of coffee drinkers have settled for mediocrity, masking the taste with sugar, syrups, and overpriced add-ons. But what if coffee didn't just promise to be amazing? What if it actually was? Introducing Alive Coffee, the first coffee that tastes as good as it makes you feel. Meet the coffee that thinks beyond the cup. Bold, smooth, alive. Made from expertly roasted top-quality beans, Alive Coffee is smooth, rich, and shockingly delicious. Stop drinking May, start drinking Alive. The coffee that delivers just like the 90% who won't start their day without it. Alive Coffee. Wake up, take over. Feel alive.
Feel alive. Thank you, everyone. Again, the coffee is great. I've tried it. I actually have it. I joined the company. Any product that brings healing, any product that allows individuals to also go into entrepreneurship, sign me up. I'm there because we need to keep growing, but it also is soothing and healing. And it's a coffee where you do not need milk and you do not need sugar. It's all plant-based, healthy, and good for you. Also, we have the matcha as well, good for you. So, on today, let us welcome Mr. Thomas Moon to Emerge and Empower. Thomas, welcome to Emerge and Empower. How are you
Hello,
doing today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I am well. I am well. So Thomas Moon saw our ad on Facebook for the She Merchants Conference, but I also felt that he should have a space for his individual interview. So on today, Thomas will be sharing with us his journey and what his experiences are. Thomas, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Thomas Moon. I was born with a disability, cerebral palsy, which affects my muscles and my speech. But my brain is really not, like my thinking and stuff isn't really affected. So, a little about me is I grew up in foster care from around 3 or 4 to about 11 or 12 when I was adopted by the Moon family. And before that, I call it floating on cloud nine. Because before I was adopted, people told me that I was stupid, was going nowhere in life, just I would be invincible my whole life. So after I was adopted, my new parents and friends and family, they supported me. They told me I can do what I want to do. And they encouraged me to get out there and make something out of my life. So that's what I did. I made something big out of myself. I showed the naysayers that, hey, even though I have a disability, I use a wheelchair or a walker. That doesn't mean that nothing's up there that I can't do what people, other people without disability can do. And so I do that. I went to graduated high school with a regular high school diploma.
Wow, beautiful.
I went to college and got a bachelor's degree in business management with technology. Yeah. Um,
Congratulations.
um,
Congratulations. So
then,
Thomas, what I can do is we can just put up your profile picture so you don't have to have any issues with the phone and everyone can just hear your voice so that way it will be easier
oh,
for you. Is that okay?
yep, that sounds
Okay.
good.
So let me put your picture up and you can continue speaking. That way you don't have to worry about looking into the phone.
All
All
right.
right. And you can continue as everyone can see. Thomas actually wrote a book as well. So that is Thomas is what he's sharing here with us on the set on today. So he was born with the condition, but instead of allowing the condition, which is already a disabling condition, to keep him disabled mentally and psychologically, he pushed beyond his own physical. All right, his own physical. And today we have Thomas as he is sharing his story on today. So, Thomas, you can continue.
Yes, so after I thought I graduated college, I wasn't done there. So I started a couple businesses. The first business, it was good. I liked it. It wasn't bringing in, just wasn't bringing in the income that I needed.
Mm-hmm.
But the business was creating websites and like doing computer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that I loved it. It wasn't doing what I needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to take a step back and focus on what my passion was. And most of my life, people like they tell me they love my story, they love the way I speak, they just want me to get out there and show others that, hey, even though I have a disability, I can do whatever anyone else can do
Mm-hmm.
so far in this life. So that's what I did. And actually, with the passion now, I do motivational speaking, and I decided to write a book, which is called The Squeaky Wheelchair.
Wow.
So, and I just keep kind of going from there. There's things in life, I have my ups and downs, like anyone else,
Mm-hmm.
but I put through those struggles, keep pushing forward, because I know there's more out there for me, and I'm going far.
Right.
Not done yet. I'm gonna keep going. I got bigger and brighter things in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
My goal is I'm already there in my own way, but my goal is to be as big as Tony Robbins, Zig Ziglar,
Come on. You go. You
all,
go.
all those great people out there,
Yes.
and just kind of show the people and then bring people. It's not just me, but bring people like behind me
Right.
so they can be in the same situation I'm in. They can benefit from the high glory of this world and benefit everything they can get
Right.
and not just limit themselves to what they think the world tells them that they can only do this much because of their situation or like because of the struggles that do not go too far their limits or just to keep them in this like the same situation.
Right.
I show people that that's not true. That you can go as far as you set your mind to,
Yes.
and you can't give up. You just gotta push. You gotta give it that try, and just keep going, and it all come into place. Things
Yes.
start happening you thought would never happen, and to be the greatest thing you thought your life would ever be. So my my message kind of is to keep pushing forward, no
Mm-hmm.
matter what your situation, your black, white, disability, gender, whatever it is.
Right.
You just keep pushing forward and go it far no matter what anyone else says.
Right.
You know the truth. You believe if you set your mind to it, then you can go as far as you want. If you believe, let's
Right.
say you can climb a mountain, others might think you're silly, you can't do it, but if
Yes.
you believe yourself, then you can climb that mountain. You go ahead and climb that mountain. You
Mm-hmm.
may climb, you may not make it to the top, or you may make it to the top.
Right.
But at least you made
You
it a
tried.
little bit. You
Right.
made it that little bit. You showed people more than what they thought you could do.
Come
And
on.
that's what is the determining factor. That's what shows who you are, what kind of person you are, and that it shows that you're living life to the fullest,
Right.
no matter what your situation is.
Indeed, indeed. Wow. This is indeed a tremendous story to be born with this disability, then to go into foster care. How long were you in foster care?
I was, I went in, originally I went in at 3, and then I went back to my biological dad about a year or two later. And
Okay.
then he decided to take me and my half brother. We had the same mom, different dads.
Mm-hmm.
He stole us both, and we ended down to Florida, where we stopped at a McDonald's, and we ordered food. We sat down to eat, and my dad says he had to go to the bathroom. So being kids, we were playing, having fun. We didn't think nothing about it. A couple hours passed. He never came back. So the people next to us weren't aware, like where the parents were
Mm-hmm.
and all that. So they ended up calling the police and whoever, and they ended up putting us back in the foster care.
And how old is your
So
half was your half brother?
it's about 5 or 6. I think I went back in foster care in Florida, and I was in foster care to about 11 or 12.
Wow. And what of your half brother?
Um, what happened? We went to the lucky thing. A lot of kids in foster care just split up or they're not adopted together.
Right.
We were benefit from that. We went to foster care together, and we ended up being adopted in the like together. So
Wow.
we're both in the Moon family now.
So the Moon family took you and your brother in.
Yeah,
Wow, that is
and
indeed a blessing.
me, I'm the only one with the disability.
Right.
My brother he's without the disability. His disability, I call it disability, but he took a different path than me. That a lot of kids in foster care to get the situation that the world
Right.
is out to get him. So he took that path, still believing the world's out to get him. No one's in this corner.
Right.
So he just went in his own path and deserted us.
Right.
But the path I took is the path of the brighter path, which I haven't support, believing that I can do, that I'm going
That
for.
was, that is totally commendable. Because in your case, you could have decided, to not continue with life and just be there. But you choose to do something with the opportunity that God has given you to come into the Moon family, a family that was a support system that your brother might have not seen it that way, but you saw it as a great opportunity and you took the better route, and that shows a lot about the person that you are on today. And I hope and pray that your brother see that what you've accomplished.
Yes,
Have you
yes.
guys stayed in touch?
I have on my belief I still have on my Facebook. We talk once in a while, but
Okay,
we don't stay in touch too much.
I
But
see. I see.
I notice what he's doing, things he's doing. We talk once in a while, so
Okay,
it's not like he totally disappeared. He's
right.
still
That's
there,
good.
but
That's good. You stay in touch
yep.
through social media. Wow, Thomas, your story is definitely an uplifting story. Your story is a story to show people who feel like they have nothing, but they can use, what they have, which is, for you, was utilizing your intellect, using your brain, using, you know, what skills the God has given you. The will, first of all, to live, the will to want to succeed, to achieve what many who do not have a disability, have not even achieved. And I like what you said about being a motivational speaker, to bring hope to others, to help leave an imprint in this world. All right. And so your book that you wrote, tell us about the book.
The book kind of it goes through just my different experiences dealing with them different things like living on my own, going through education, employment, transportation issues, dealing with like a relationship, things like that, just everyday life situations,
Right.
how I overcame them, and how you as a person can overcome whatever
Whatever life throws at you.
you're going
Correct.
through. Yeah. And I
Wow.
give you ways to possibly make it through it. So that brick wall that may seem in your way, if you can bust through that wall, you just have to take the steps to make it happen.
I
But
like that. Bust
I
through
give
that
you,
wall.
I
Because a lot
give
of
you
these
the way,
walls, go ahead.
I give you ways to do that.
So it's like a self help guide for those with disability in a wheelchair.
Yes, and it's not just for people with disability, even though most of it's based like the disability, but pretty much anyone in this
Yes,
world.
anyone who gets this book should be able to feel empowered from it.
Yeah, yes,
Okay, great, great. So I say this a lot. We take advantage of things that we have until we realize we don't have it anymore. Thomas didn't have a choice. This is what he was born with. So it's his life. So he decided to do more with his life and not let the disability keep him back from achieving. Now you go to living on your own, taking care of yourself, dealing with everyday life experiences that everyone else deals with, getting into transportation, getting to and from where you're going, education, school, and work. So you're doing all of this, while living with a disability, which means for those who don't have a disability and are procrastinating, this book is a book I would say you should give to someone who feels like they don't have anything to offer or anything to give in this life. They don't think there's any meaning to their life. I believe reading Thomas Moon book would definitely be an eye opener, all right, to bring the shift that is necessary to catapult someone into your next, where you might feel stuck. But Thomas is telling you don't stay stuck. If you feel blocked, Thomas is saying break through that wall. And remember, a lot of these walls, we made them. We limit ourselves with these walls. We created these walls so people cannot get in, but the wall works both ways. You too can't get out. So Thomas is saying to you, bust through these walls. There's more.
yeah.
Okay? So Thomas, you can continue. You have any
Um,
words of
if,
encouragement?
if to get my book and also to maybe you or someone that needs a fantastic speaker that could share to your audience the great news, just motivate the audience and get them empowered to live a bigger and better future. you can go to my website, which is www.disabilityspeaker.org. And on the website, it talks about me, there's contact info, there's some testimonials, but there's also the link to my book, which goes to Amazon. So you can definitely get the book there, find out more about me, and just have me come speak to your audience and make that bigger difference, which is my goal, to get out there and make the big difference.
That is wonderful. So we will be sharing the link in the bio so people can be in touch with Thomas through his website for speaking engagements and also to get the book on Amazon. Get your copy and support Thomas as an author and also open up your platform for Thomas as a speaker. So, Thomas, before we end this podcast on today, what could be your closing remark to someone who might feel stuck or limited?
Okay, a good closing is a little bit of motivation and action each day will make your life shine brighter than the sun's ray.
All right. So you just need a little motivation. Is that correct?
Yes, in action, just taking that step, things will just fall into place. You're gonna
Motivation
have,
and action.
yeah, you're gonna have those ups and downs, but if you keep pushing forward and just believing in yourself, nothing can stand in your way.
Wow,
It can
wow,
try, it can try, but it won't succeed. You'll
wow.
succeed.
That is indeed great and very commendable. I truly am proud of you for what you have achieved and how you've turned your pain into purpose by going out there and letting individuals, including myself, know that there's more, that can be done. Just keep on, keep at it. All right. You are your greatest cheerleader, right? It starts with
Yes.
you
Hmm.
believing in yourself.
Yes.
It's wonderful. So, Thomas, I do thank you, and I know everyone will look forward to see you on the She Mergence conference as you will come back on this platform again while we open up our next series that will be coming 6 Tuesdays. 6 Tuesdays, everybody. 6 Tuesdays starting August 5th all the way through September 9th. We're looking for different guest panelists to come on and to share your stories and highlight them as we bring empowerment and motivation, but not just in word, but give you actionable steps on how to forge ahead. Thomas will be back, everyone. He will be back on that platform, and we look forward to it. So if you're watching here today and you need a guest, we have a great guest by the name of Thomas Moon to come on to your set and continue to show that nothing, not even disability, can stop you from achieving those goals, all right? That may seem like you can't reach them, but Thomas says, guess what? They're reachable. They are reachable, and I have attained them. That is such a great motivation. I am so, so proud of you. And I know that it's only up from here, and your platform will indeed enlarge. And I bless you that whatever platform you go on, that your audience will increase, you wanna do it here or outside? That your audience will enlarge, that your audience will continue to grow, and you will indeed yet again become one of the greatest motivational speakers to grace, to be a gift to this world. So thank you so much, Thomas, for coming on to Emerge and Empower on today. And we can't wait to see you back here. Have a wonderful rest of your day, Thomas, and thank you. All right, everyone. So you've heard it here on Emerge and Empower. Listen, when we talk about emergent, people are emergent from so much. And as we heard Thomas's story on today, he has emerged, meaning he did not let himself or his disability or being in a wheelchair stop him from finishing high school, going to college, becoming an author, and pushing his dream to be a motivational speaker. Come on, everyone. It's time to let go of the pain. Let go of whatever is keeping you stuck mentally. Because Thomas is showing you he's not stuck mentally. He has moved beyond, what is inevitable. Let's do the same and continue to heal for real. You have been on here with your host, Dr. Lynn J. And stay tuned for more. Next week, we'll be back with continued special guests telling their stories of emergence. Wow. I just keep saying wow, because you were just graced with a great individual on here to empower you, to push you for more as you move into the future. If Thomas did not encourage you on today, I don't think anyone else can encourage you on today. Thanks for watching.
Remember when coffee was just coffee? A routine sip, part of the 2 billion cups consumed daily, enough to fill an Olympic swimming pool every 3 minutes. Same old flavor, same old routine. For centuries, 75% of coffee drinkers have settled for mediocrity, masking the taste with sugar, syrups, and overpriced add-ons. But what if coffee didn't just promise to be amazing? What if it actually was? Introducing Alive Coffee, the first coffee that tastes as good as it makes you feel. Meet the coffee that thinks beyond the cup. Bold, smooth, alive. Made from expertly roasted top-quality beans, Alive Coffee is smooth, rich, and shockingly delicious. Stop drinking May.
All right, everyone.